cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate.
Good morning and welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection, a chance to just check in with the universe, see how things are going. And more importantly, a chance to take a breath. So I hope everybody's doing amazingly well out there. So when I hear the cards, what does it remind me to do? It reminds me, oh yeah, I can relax for about 10 or 15 minutes. Feet flat on the floor, butt comfortable in the seat. Listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean, which means relaxing my shoulders and our necks. It's just a chance for us to, like I said, take a breath. So what does the universe have for us today? Good morning, Maureen. So here in the States, we are getting ready for what's called Thanksgiving, which a bunch of pilgrims came along and they ate turkey. Apparently they did not really eat turkey. And we have a holiday to celebrate it, and we eat turkey. So, and that's funny because when you see the pictures of our Thanksgiving with them eating turkey, it's like, no, we didn't have turkey. But anywho, today's our chance to just take a few seconds, check in, and just see how we're feeling. And as I like to say, where the universe holds up a mirror and asks us, what do we see? And the tarot is just a way to look at that reflection. So, so I am going to do the classic I'm going to not only breathe, but I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one of these a different thread going out to the universe. Each one a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this conversation will lead down one path, this a different path, and this conversation here will go in a completely different direction. So, tell you what, let's look at the center stack, the one that I like to think of as just like being the heart. So what does the universe have for us today? We're going to do our classic 3 and 1. And sometimes I get asked, what is the 3 and 1? You know, is it past, present, future? Is it heart, soul, mind? Is it? And to me, this particular spread, I just think of it as, I don't know. It's just like life itself, and I let the spread determine what each card is. So I'll flip each card over one at a time, like we're reading the pages of a book, where we have the 2 of Swords. So 2s are balance, 2s are decisions, choices. Swords are the element of air. Swords are thoughts and ideas. Essentially, when you see the 2 of Swords, a decision needs to be made. And every morning we make the decision. Oh man, do I want to call in sick to work today? You know, we're making these choices. That's why I say that the minor cards are just the day-to-day cards. They're not this big, huge destiny card. It's just, am I going to eat an apple? Am I going to eat an orange? Because each of these choices that we make, am I going to get a piece of cake or am I going to have a salad? Small choices have big consequences sometimes. But what's the next card? Which is the 2 of Coins. And coins are home, health, finances. Coins are all those things that keep us balanced. That keeps us nice and grounded. So when we look at the 2 of Coins, again, we're still making those choices. Here we have this mental, what am I going to do? And then When we deal with the Two of Coins, again, is this something about home, family, finances? So it's kind of interesting. This is another two. Well, it is the Knight of Wands. So, again, choices. These are just day-to-day cards here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Now, as I always say with court cards can be you, they can be somebody else, they can be part of the situation. Knights are the element of fire. Because they are action. They're the ones you send into a battle first. And then wands are the element of fire because they're action and passion and everything that incorporates the knight. So sometimes when I see twos like this, it comes down sometimes to where if you don't make a decision, then something will make the decision for you. So I'm going to flip over the advice card to see what advice we have. Ooh, it's one of those really boring cards. So, four is about stability. Fours are the four legs on a table, four legs on a chair, nice and stable. Coins again, very grounded. Home, health, finances. So here we have this mental choice that we have to make that develops into a financial choice that we have to make. And sometimes when we put off our choices, because I have a choice to make, I put it off. Becomes this, I put it off. Then all of a sudden, as I always say, part of my issue is I try to do 80% of the work in the last 20% of the time. And so I get up on my horse and I'm running and I'm frustrated and everything else because I put myself in that position where it's like I had choices to make, and then it comes down to maybe by delaying, I'm paying more. I could have done Black Friday. I didn't. That's in the United States. It's nuts. People buying stuff and things like that. But it's how these decisions sometimes where I should have done it here. I dillied on that. I dallied on this. And then all of a sudden, I'm running. With the advice card being here, this is about staying grounded, breathing through our decision, and not just running with it because maybe we've waited too long. Sometimes, again, if we wait too long, we end up doing anything. We let the situation make those decisions for us. So today, let's focus on not letting the situation that we put ourselves in make the decision for us. Let's look at the Four of Coins. Let's think about being grounded. And if I'm grounded and I have something that I need to decide on, if I can do it immediately and I just get all my I just balance it out, then I'm not just hopping up on my horse and just running in there. Because let's think of it. The knights in the court cards, you start out as a page because you want to, which is new, you're learning stuff, things like that. You become a knight. And knights sometimes don't think. That's why we send them into battle. The kings, they have something to prove. So they're not even they don't always think it through. They're just charging in. When the time to think it through would have been when we first knew that we had to do something. So it's time to think it through before we go charging in, and then staying grounded and taking a breath. So with that, and making that decision to make a decision so that the decisions aren't made for us, so we have to run. Let's just remember the four corners on a table, the four legs on a chair, and just move beyond the twos so that we can move forward. and try and get 80% of the work done in 80% of the time instead of 80% of the work done in 20% of the time. With that, take care. I hope everybody has an amazing day. I'm going to get up bright-tailed and bushy-eyed tomorrow, even though it's a holiday. And I'll keep doing this because it's a good way to start the day for me. Take care, everybody. And I hope you have that amazing day or amazing evening wherever you are. Thanks a lot.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark.